Hey, 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 guys. Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. What's going on, guys? I hope you had a great day so far. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm eating fruit snacks. But I hope all is well with you guys. Um, it's another beautiful day, no matter what. Your yesterday might not have been as amazing, and today the beginning parts may not have been as amazing, but you do have control of the latter. And hopefully, knowing that you have the power in your hands with the control, you will decide to do something amazing with your time. Hey, 12, what's going on? 12, what's going on? Good to see you. Um, just thinking about doing something amazing with your time. Some people it's a struggle. Others, it's like, but how? So I want to speak mainly to the people who um, have the how. And before I do that, let me just invite you guys to book your listening sessions with Joy at btdllc at Gmail, or you text 201-540-9104. You can shop for anything inspirational at btdifferencellc.com. Follow, like, subscribe, share on all platforms at btdllc. Let's see. Hey, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Books, Flaws, and Stuff. What's going on? You have to put that Books in there. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Feel free to comment in the chat as well how you are doing, because I am interested in knowing. But how? If people are consistently telling you, try to be encouraging, try to be inspired, come on, you can do it. But for you, you're just like, but how? Maybe you've been stuck in a certain mindset. Maybe you've been stuck physically in a certain place. But is it stuck physically or stuck mentally? It all leads back to what we're doing with this. Not this. This. I think we all get it twisted sometimes. We think, oh, I got to do left and right. Aren't we all spiritual beings? Aren't we all spiritual beings, right? If we are all spiritual beings, why don't we start thinking in a spiritual way, or allowing our spiritual parts of ourselves to be present? That's something to think about. You doing okay? I haven't exercised. Girl, 12, me neither. I need to get back in. You're in the hospital. Ooh, are you feeling okay? Hopefully, my desire is for you not to have any pain, even with the minor procedure. Even though they say you may have a little bit, may you not have pain at all. Okay? So here is the answer to how you can overcome being stuck physically or emotionally. Physically, depending on what and whom, and if it's you that's holding you back, well, think about it. Think about it. If it's a person, what ties and relations do you have with this person? If it's people, same thing. What ties and relations do you have with these people? And think about your exit strategy, right? We always think about strategizing what we're going to do for fun, but what about strategizing what we're going to do with our lives? Specifically for those who are looking about how, I'm giving you an answer that you can digest and do something about. You reevaluate everything. If it's a marriage that you're in, if it's your children, these are difficult scenarios, but you can work them out so that you can become free to be inspired and to inspire others and to think that it's impossible. That's the whole idea, right? I always say I want everybody to have a good day. But if you don't know how to have a good day, we need to think and strategize on why it's causing you to be that way, to think that way, to feel that way. So now that you may have one little piece of your puzzle, the how could be physically, or it could be other people. If it's physical, are you disabled? Are you being held against your own will? And being held against your own will doesn't necessarily mean that you're tied up. It could go right back into the physical where there are people who you feel are holding you back and holding you in bondage. But that may not necessarily be true. Because if we use this, it will always lead us. Because, all right, when I say this, that means you can get covered by the unseen, because we can't see how wide our spiritual eye is. But we can feel it because it depends on how often you will let it lead you. So you think about it, your how. Okay, your how is possibly your own self. The easiest thing to work out is your own self. It really is. It's that simple. At least I believe if we just stop and just stop with all that, I can't, I don't have. If we just stop and say, well, how did I get this far if I don't have? How did I get this far if I felt like I can't? You made it somehow. Start dissecting how you got to that point. Hey, Q's World, what's going on? How you doing? Good times. I mean, good times. Good to see you. Yes, sometimes we can hold ourselves back. Yes. I feel no pain, but I'm high. Even when you come off of that high. We always put so many extra layers of why it's hard for us to think about how we can heal. When it's simple, just start. Let go of whatever. But it's so hard because you continuously give yourself the excuse that it is hard. So therefore, it's going to be hard. When it's the matters of your mind, we've all been blessed to be in our right minds where we don't have to have somebody supervise us. It's a blessing. So if we've all been blessed and we've made it thus far, and however many generations you've been living, then you can take a few moments of your time to be like, okay, I deserve to be encouraged. I deserve to be inspired. I deserve to live a fulfilling life. Once you say that to yourself often enough, you start to believe it, right? Because what? We are creatures of absorption. And everything we absorb, we put out. Hey, Prince Daniel, what's up, Afro? Another deep morning. I know, right? Hey, experienced Africans. Holla. Welcome to Hello World. How do you think some people who are ultra leaders, how do you think they combat their own fears? Yeah, you have a team of people. Yeah, they have a team of people. But at the end of the day, if you don't overcome on your own, that team can do nothing for you. The team is supposed to be your hype men, hype women that continues to push you. But if you can't push yourself, how can they help? So it leads right back to here. It leads right back to here. When this is open enough, whoever you believe in, God, your creator, maker, ancestors, or whatever it is, will start to pour showers of blessings. Showers of blessings that you need in order to get it. Don't you want to be showered with blessings? Don't you believe you deserve it? I already showed you how you can start the process. So therefore, when anybody says, you should be inspired, you should really be inspired because you already worked out the how. You already worked out the sources of where the blockages came from. So what's next? To keep that balance of being balanced. That takes work. And then it takes a lot of not being worried about everything else. Because when you are good to yourself, you are good to others. We all have our little ups and downs. Yes, I understand that. But those ups and downs don't have to stay around as long as they have been when you were physically doing things that weren't helping you to stay in that mind state of being inspired and motivated. Oh, but people hate on me. If you don't recognize that people are hating on you, how can they hate on you? You know, in religion, they say, keep your mind stayed on God, right? It's the same thing. Keep your mind stayed on all of the things that you are supposed to purposefully do. And all of the noise will be hitting that protective barrier. And that protective barrier will block out those noises. Maybe once in a while you may hear a frequency and you look up, but you got to remember to come right back. And when you come back, how can you not be inspired even when you're feeling down? I don't know. It may all seem like circumstances to you, and you may say, well, it's impossible. Well, if you keep saying it's impossible, guess what? What you speak shall become true and will flow. What about people who are terminally sick, right? People who are terminally sick sometimes get it, y'all. Maybe you can use or learn a lesson from them. What about a child? Well, you can mold a child to be inspired. Yeah, but what about my work? Well, you can look for another job, or actually, before looking for another job, ask God, your maker, creator, or whoever you believe in, where would be best for me to be so I can be optimally happy. Then you'll know. But I got to feed my family. But you've been doing it. But why not feed them and be happy at the same time? These are all choices that we can make. Why is it that when we were younger, it seemed like easier, like, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I could find another job. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I don't want to do that anymore, so I'm not. It's the same thing, guys. Hey, Sherry. Hey, how you doing? Thank you, Experience. I appreciate it. Thank you. We're just talking about how you can be inspired when you don't know. People genuinely don't know. For a long time, I've told you guys this, for a long time, I always heard, live your purpose, live your purpose, live your purpose, do this, do that. You got to live your purpose. But no, during that time, I was not given a how to live my purpose or how to even start understanding what my purpose is. But here I am giving you solutions. I'm not leaving you in limbo. I'm not charging you for a 5-day course. I'm not charging you for a seminar after seminar after seminar. I'm giving you the tools that I learned, the solutions that I figured out that worked for me. And if it worked for me, it can work for you. Freely. Sometimes the best educational things that we ever get in life are free. Oh, but I forgot. We always have to put extreme values on everything by putting a dollar amount on it. Well, it's priceless. I don't have the answers to everything, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying from the experiences that I've had, it works. It works. And just, while we're talking about it, it just makes sense to me. So it can make a little bit more sense for you. So you can hurry up and start doing what you're supposed to do. Ooh, I just rhymed. Ooh, ooh. I love that. Do you mind rotating your camera and get a wider angle? I can't, because if I do this, then it's just going to be like, for some reason, I'm on my cell phone right now. So my cell phone doesn't do the natural rotate. Oh, snap. You just helped me figure it out. I have to rotate on lock. I gotta unlock it from the settings next time. I think that's what it is. Because if I unlock it from the settings, then the camera will automatically rotate. Thank you, Experienced Africans. You just showed me something. I just learned something today. I have my rotation on lock. That's why. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. See what happens when we talk to each other? I learned something. Hey, Tip Town, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Oh, no problem. So you can be, that's what I have to do, Experience. I have to change the settings. Because when you move your cell phone, it always, or like if I have it on, I guess is what's that, portrait? If I have it on portrait, you know what I'm trying to say. If I have it this way, my camera is gonna, every time my phone is gonna change my my home screen and everything to like boom. And I like that long, you know what I'm saying? So I got to do that for the YouTube. So when I know I'm about to go live, I can just change that setting right then and there, and then we'll try it and see what happens. I appreciate that. Because for so long, people like, Joy, why don't you rotate your camera? And I'm like, I can't. And I figured it out because of you. It's because I have it on lock. Oh my goodness. That's so dope. I'm sorry. I'm just like, when I learn something that's so like easy, but I've never done before, it's like, that's crazy. And it goes back to like the simple things. Sometimes when we figure out the simple things, we're just like, oh my goodness, it was that easy. All these years experience, seriously, all these years, I thought I could not because it wouldn't move. It wouldn't move because it's on lock from my settings. I can't wait to try this out. So when I go to the gym, y'all, you're going to get to see that widescreen view. You get to see like what's on all the way. Like, all right, this is going to be dope. So the next time I do a short with a barbell, I'll just do this and you can see the whole barbell. Right. That is dope. And you know why it didn't click? Because when I record, like, I can record, but the camera settings are different from the actual settings with the phone. So when I record, it automatically changes to that, right? And it's not a problem because it's a camera. And it doesn't affect how my home screen looks when oh my goodness. You know, let me stop talking about it because that's how, like, wow, you're going to have landscape the video. Yes, landscape. Not right now because it's locked. And if I do, I'm going to like pause out the screen and I have to figure out how to change it from the, that. Hey, love to travel. How you doing? Sorry, hold on a second. Not right now, 12, because I have to figure out how to do it. Like when I got my phone, it's almost a year or two since now, I just automatically locked it from there and I never changed it. So I'll have to figure out where it is in my settings. But oh my goodness, that's so dope. That's so dope. Right? Because if I turn it now, it's just going to be like, I'm going to look like this in the camera. Oh, gosh. I don't even know what else to say. Wow. But anyway, that actually made my day, Africa. That really did. Hey, Matilda, how you doing? We were just talking about inspiration. And I'm lost for words right now because I just learned something. Same to you. How are you doing today, Matilda? I hope you're doing well. Y'all, I don't have nothing else to say. Like, you know what it is? I'm just excited because I want to go ahead and try to figure it out. That's why. And then I'll go live tomorrow and I'll try to remember to unlock it and go live tomorrow and see what happens. You're good? That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad. I appreciate all of the thumbs up too. I'm just gonna end it here, y'all, because I really don't have anything else to say. I'm just blown away right now. But you are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake about you. Everything that you guys do, everything that you do for Be the Difference Clothing for myself, I literally want to say thank you. Seriously, I am thankful for everything that you do. Whether it's a membership, super chat, an encouraging word, something to make me think, whether it's just chatting in the chat, liking something, subscribing, sharing out a video, whatever it is that you do, if you never hear me say it again, just know that it's a prerequisite for me. And I'm saying thank you. And I appreciate you. And my desire is for nothing but amazing things to happen for you and to you, and your families, your children, your husbands, your wives, whatever, not wives, but your wife, your husband, whatever it is that you just experience life in a different way. Please follow me on all social media platforms at B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, LLC. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, or however you say it, everywhere. And until we meet again, guys, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I'm signing out on another episode of Hello